Hey everybody, Louis here. How are you all? Just reposition that camera. Hope you're all well. I'm here with you to take you through the full Bybit scan. So not just the top 10, not just the stalking list, but the full Bybit scan. Cool, let's get into it. So we've seen some selling in the market today. That short position I got on last Friday or last Thursday in ETH is certainly in profit, so that's good. And yeah, it's a good little hedge. I like having a hedge in the market. Like I always say, this space is going through extreme growth, and the whole crypto space in general is the future. But when we're trading these intraday price movements, we do trade long and short. And so let's hunt some cradles. I am looking at a few interesting things. Okay. Starting with Bitcoin. All right. So Bitcoin's selling off. We've got this major level here, obviously. So we see more buying coming into this level. Do we not? Who knows? All I know is that we've tested this level a lot now. And until we see conviction buying to the upside. Hey, Bobby. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Hope you're well as well, man. I'm good. Thank you for asking. We see buying at this level. Do we see selling? Who knows? All I know is that we've tested this level a lot. We'll probably test it again. And yeah, look, see what happens. But there's nothing there on Bitcoin for us. So, nothing there at all. Only thing on Bitcoin in relation to the cradle zone is this. It is in the monthly cradle zone. Now, last time Bitcoin pulled back into the monthly cradle zone, signaling a zone for a pullback, which is what the crypto cradle does. We did see that expansion now. And it is pulling into the cradle zone again. And, really, we could still be pulling into that cradle zone and have a pull back to 38,000 or something like that. So that's all Bitcoin's telling me. Apart from that, not much. Now, Ethereum. Now, Ethereum is interesting. Now, we look at the monthly. We do have a very nice uptrend. And this candle here is a small candle in the cradle zone. If that second moving average was there, we would see that. So that is interesting. Ethereum is experiencing a monthly pullback. It appears so far. So we need to see how this month closes, but yeah, it's something to keep an eye on. For intraday price action of Ethereum, now for our members in the community, I did take a short here off this bearish candle. Last Friday or something. But for Ethereum, there's nothing really there for us. Let's start having a look through here. There's no real cyclicity. The cyclicity is on these higher time frames. Winston, how are you, mate? Back from your holiday? Again, BTCUSDT, same thing, very choppy through here. And let's get into it. Let's get into it like a race. Brenton, oh yeah, very interesting about Cardano, Brenton. Yeah. I saw Cardano was bucking the trend a little bit. The chart's still looking a bit sad, but yeah, quite interesting. Sol, let's have a look at these weeklies. There's not much data on these contracts yet to really identify that. We do have a pullback into the weekly cradle zone there, but let's focus on these three. Nothing really there. XRP. Look, this flat. We were talking about these flat levels yesterday. Okay, yeah, cool, Winston. We'll have a look at that. This flat level. We were talking about these flat levels yesterday, and price really worked into these flat levels here and pop down like they were supposed to, which is cool to see. But yeah, let's have a look through here. A few flat levels forming there, but nothing of significance. If you are just keep those flat levels marked into your charts. I would recommend, because if price does pull back into those levels, they do offer prime crypto cradle trades for the taking. Okay, ADA on the 1. Oh yeah, sure is. There's definitely a trade there. Except the MACD, let's see here, MACD from this high to this high is divergent. Then from this high to this high is convergent. So the MACD is okay. There is somewhat of flat level running through there. Let's enlarge that on the daily and see, let's see how significant that level actually is. $1.50. Let's have a look. So we do have trend on the 2. We do have trend on the 4. We do not have trend on the daily, but that's okay. So ADA can go on the list, guys. That's definitely one to keep an eye on. And there's quite a level running through there. And we are, yeah, okay. So that level does extend over the daily. See how I've extended that across? Very nice indeed. Okay. BNB. Let's get these charts right again. There we go. Okay, BNB. That level we don't really need to know about anymore. Let's have a look through here. Nice flat level there for me on BNB on the 4 hour. Yes. Again, one to keep an eye on, but I'm not going to put it in the list. Litecoin, no. Shiba, no. DOT, approaching that major resistance down there, so nothing really. Just have a sip of water, guys. Doge, stuck in this range there, so not really interested there either. Sand, let's have a look. Again, approaching this resistance coming through here, so I'm not really interested. Remember, we don't want to be trading into those levels. Really don't. FTM. It's had a bit of a wild ride. These are wild, erratic candles, so I'm not really interested in FTM. So my plan is coming into this evening session. I'm active, I'm wanting to trade. What my plan is this. If there are no cradle trades presenting themselves, I'll be looking for flat levels. And in the community video, which I'm about to put out for those of you who are members in the TRADERCOBB community, I'll be putting that video out after this, identifying all those flat levels. For now, for looking for cradles, I want to be identifying the flat levels that cradles could potentially pull up to. That's what I want to be doing. So I want to be formulating a plan for the evening session. And if price does decide to break those levels and pull back up, I will have something to trade off. I'll have something to work with. If price decides to like continue selling, then I will 100%, like I always say, 15 minute 31, line up those time frames and go for it. You know, you can get some fabulous cradles when the market really sells off to the downside. Look at XRPUSD working into that level beautifully on the daily there. Guys, I just feel that there's going to be some really good opportunities. There already have been at the beginning of this year. Excuse me. And there will be... yeah. I've already had 2 pretty good trades at the beginning of this year, and I can just feel it. It's going to be... Yeah. I think this session will be interesting. This month is going to be bloody interesting. If we continue to see this selling to the downside, if we do see some more buying, definitely keeps you thinking this market, which is good. We want that volatility so we can take these intraday trades and turn over a bit of income. TRX. Ooh. Hello. Oh, it's too big, isn't it? this is a stock standard cradle through here. Look at this. Beautiful level, pull back, boom, bearish candle. But alas, that candle is a bit too big. But that on the 2-day, oh my gosh, you better believe I want to know about that. That closes tomorrow, guys, at 11 a.m. So for those of you who aren't in the community, put that in your list. And of course, right against the checklist. We do have a downtrend on the 4. It is nice and convergent. Very nice indeed. Anything on these lowers? Not really. Cool. And let's continue on. So yeah, again, the cradle zone is providing us clues to what the market, market's telling us. That's what we want to. We want to be listening to the market. We don't want to be predicting what direction price will go. We want to be listening to her. What is she saying? We want to be one with the market. The cradle zone helps us identify zones of interest, helps us decipher what the market's trying to tell us. 2022 definitely won't be boring, Brenton. 100%. Won't be boring at all, mate. Like, there's going to be so much going on. And there's going to be a lot of money made as well. There's going to be a lot of money made. I mean, guys, oh, yeah, it's just amazing. Just so excited talking about it. You know, you got to keep your wits around you, but this market is very grateful to be a participant in this market, like I always say on these scans, guys. And I wouldn't change it for the world. And I'm grateful for the opportunities the market gave me last year, and I'm already grateful for the opportunities the market will give me this year. You just got to be exercised. You just got to exercise patience, and like I said, be one with the market, like it's your dancing partner. ONEUSD 16. Oh, if anyone is new here, just remember to hit the subscribe and like button as well. Because more people that subscribe to these, the more we'll keep on doing for all of you. So ONEUSD, we do have pullback into the daily cradle there. It looks, you know, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, it's a bit messy, a bit of a messier pullback. We'll put that in just for you guys who aren't members in our community, you know, to look at. Something to look at tomorrow when you wake up for the open, which is at 11. There is a downtrend here on the 4, but I really want to be I want to be trading with the daily trend. I really do. Sushi, ooh, working into that level beautifully, isn't it? It really is working into that level beautifully. But we do have a few big breaks there. Look, identified that level. If we break that level and we get a pullback into it, and those moving averages are in order, that would be a beautiful zone for a cradle to set up from. XLM, no. So what I'm looking at, guys, is I'm looking at the daily. I'm looking at the 4 as I go through. I'm just looking at trends. I'm looking for trends. I'm looking for confluence of trends across both time frames. Comp. Again, comp's working into one of these levels. Now, when I do the community video after this, for those of you who are in the community, I've got a lot of levels that I've identified that we can keep an eye on. But we are, you know, we're focusing on levels in this video as well, but I don't want to give away all the gold for free. Okay, new USDT. Yeah, look, we've got to pull back into the cradle zone there on near. Let's have a look at the 2-day. Let's have a look at the weekly. The trend's not clear enough, and on the 2-day, it's very like very jaggedy. So I'm going to leave that on near. It is trending to the upside though, which is nice. Alice. Let's have a look here. No, for Alice. file. Again, a lot of this price action, guys, is moving into these flat levels. And what I see like is when the market is moving as one, it's moving in confluence, it's moving together as one. I see, yeah, like it's generally telling me something. If price is moving into these levels are getting tested. So, yeah, that's what it's telling me. Price is definitely looking weaker. FTT. Let's have a look here. That's a really nice level there on FTT. Okay, beautiful cradle opportunity here, maybe. Oh, okay. I wouldn't want that to get any bigger, and I wouldn't want that to pull back any deeper. Now, if that closed small and bullish off that level, I'd want to know about it. That'd be a fabulous cradle trade. Trending on the 16, check. Okay, on we go. Engine not really trending. Gala working into these levels. Working into these levels. I want to see price working into these levels, guys. If price breaks those levels, pulls back in, beautiful opportunities for cradle trades. Structure. Cycles. Focus. Trading. BitUSD. Messy. Dot. Messy. Theta. Messy. Sure. Nothing there for us. Dusk. Oh, Dusk is trending nicely on the 8. 12. It's not trending on the daily though, is it? So I can let that go. Cello. Added some new contracts in here today, guys. That Bybit has just added. For no. Rose, we looked at Rose yesterday, didn't we? But on the on another contract because it had more data. Request USDT. It's just shot up here. So, you know, there's a medium dog candle there on the 4. There will be no trend on the 16. So, technically there is a trend, but it's not good enough. Not good enough. There is a candle in the cradle zone there. It is on its way up, but not for us. There are better trends out there for us, guys. And then coming to the end of the list, we're coming into CRV. Not doing much there. And BTT. And back to the top. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, ADA. I'll just enlarge your screen. ADA. Nice move to the upside here, like a bit of conviction showing. Let's have a look at 4. Let's have a look at the 2. So we've got trend on the 4. We have trend on the 2. And we have this nice flat level. ADA looks pretty good, guys, to be honest with you. We have a nice level going through there. Although it is bucking the trend with the rest of the market. I'm just looking at what the chart tells me. We could even go through there, call that a level. And let's hit the 1. It's getting a bit fuzzy. It's going like cycling nicely, then it's going like it's just getting a bit jaggedy. But yeah, there is somewhat of a level running through there. It is pulling back into the cradle zone. The MACD is playing ball with us. And it's playing ball with us there on the 2. So there's definitely a trend there in ADA. So ADA is 1. Tron. So this is for those of you who are not in the community, and you will not get this. But if you have the stalking list tomorrow and you're around at 11 a.m., that is a beautiful candle there, a candle to the short side on Tron, pulling into a very nice level. Next to 1. Okay. Beautiful daily candle here on 1. You know, it's had this really nice expansion to the upside, really bucking the trend of the rest of the market. And a pullback. There's a small bullish candle there for the close tomorrow. So certainly something to keep an eye on. And then lastly, FTT. Isn't it interesting? There's 3 trades in there to the long side, and there's only 1 to the short side. Because also just an observation. And then FTT. Really beautifully defined level through here in FTT. And again, yeah, really want to see these moving averages catch up here. Yeah, like I want to see that candle turn bullish on the 8. And that's the only time frame we can trade this on, because it's not trending on the daily. There's no uptrend on the daily. It's going up. There's no consecutive higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so plan is market decides to keep on selling during this evening session. I'll be hunting those lower time frames, looking for those flat levels, looking for price pulling into those flat levels for cradles. If you're in the community, I'm about to do a community video showing you all the breakout levels that I've just found as well. For tomorrow, there are a few options there for on the 2-day and the daily. And yeah. As always, safe trading, guys. Keep that risk under control. And trade what you see and not what you think. Just trade what's in front of you on the chart. If the setup's there, it is there. And if it is not there, it is not. I hope you're all well. Please remember to subscribe and like. And as always, safe trading and take care. Thanks, everyone.